So I bought the Nemo Switchback a few months ago with a view to it being my lightweight sleeping pad of choice for the coast to coast this summer. I've not used a foam mat since I was a Boy Scout, which was a very, very long time ago, when we didn't really have inflatable pads that were accessible, affordable, but obviously times have moved on, and lots of hikers use inflatable pads, but a lot of hikers, a lot of through hikers, especially in the States, do opt for these closed cell foam pads. Essentially, it's a foam pad that is made up of quite dense little pockets of foam. This one, the Switchback and the Thermarest, get quite good reviews, and they're quite popular amongst through hikers, and it's a bit of a Marmite situation where I think you either you love it, you go for it, it's the best thing since sliced bread, or you hate it. The advice that I've seen online is that you have to give it a go, and you have to give your body time to kind of adjust to this way of sleeping closer to the floor. The trade-offs are it's very easy to deploy. So this one especially, you just unfold it and you put it down, so there's no inflating involved. You don't have to worry about bringing a pump, you don't have to worry about charging a pump when you're out on the trail, and you can also use it in the daytime. You can have it like that, you can kind of sit on it. I've used it as a sort of like a day pad, for just laying down on. So but anyway, I tried this once in the Surrey Hills recently, and I had not a good night's sleep on it at all. It felt very hard. I've mentioned this before, I'm a bit of a rotisserie sleeper, which means that sometimes I'm on my back, sometimes I sleep on my side, probably sometimes on my front as well. So I do move around, and because of the fact I do side sleep, I didn't find this a good experience for my hips. I don't have the greatest back. It's not terrible, but I don't have the greatest back, and I need to ensure that I've got support. And I think I'm over the idea of, just unfold it, throw it down after a day of hiking. I think I'm over that, and I think actually just pumping up a mat just for a few more minutes, personally is going to benefit me a lot more. So I won't be taking this on the coast to coast. I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to sell it. I am going to keep it. In fact, I did recently use it on a family camp, and we used it underneath a sort of summer inflatable mat, and it worked out quite well. It's quite a good sleeping system. But yeah, I won't be using that on the coast to coast. The pad that I will be using is the Xped 3RMW Ultra, which is an extra wide, pretty deep inflatable pad that I've used quite a lot. I used it on the South Downs Way actually, and I found it lovely after a long day. And yes, I've got to pump it up, but I think you can't put a price on a good night's sleep after having a long day of hiking, and when you need to get ready and recover for the next day. I suppose the other advantage is that I can put that inside the pack, whereas with this, you clearly cannot put this inside your backpack. So you do have to strap it on the outside of the pack, which then can cause issues in terms of sort of snagging it on things down narrow paths. It might block access to other things on the outside of your backpack as well. As I said, it's all a bit subjective. These are really great for some people. Some hikers swear by them. I just don't. So those are my thoughts. Won't be taking it on the coast to coast. Get in the comments, let me know what you're thinking. Maybe you've had a good experience of closed cell foam pads. Maybe you share the same opinion as me. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.